Welcome and welcome to the present. Yes, you're just joining for the first time. Yes, you're in the right place. As our present, do me that very kind favor by striking a like on the video. Let me make sure the audio is all good because uh, YouTube will be tripping sometimes. This technology be acting all funny sometimes. Let's make sure we are all good on the side. Yeah. We're all good. We're all good on the side. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very, very important. So, what's on the menu today? What's cooking today? What are we cooking? What are we grilling? What are we making today? PSV against Arsenal in the Champions League. That's what's on the queue today. We play PSV in the Champions League at the Philips Stadium. Yeah, it's a dead rubber. It's a dead rubber, very qualified. So I think it's the perfect opportunity to give the youngsters that were on the trip on board the likes of Sosa, Waneri, and Rewata. This time, give them a chance. Let them play, especially for Rewata. Zipien is a fantastic youngster. He has been the captain of the under-19 team. So let's give him some time. Like, even though he hasn't signed a new contract, 6 months away from expiration, I will not be shocked to be giving this will be the perfect opportunity to give him some time and play him on the big stage. And let's see what he can do. Let's see what the likes of Rewatas, Mwaneri, and Sosa can do. Now, Smith Rowe just got back from injury. I don't expect him to get 90 minutes, but I expect him to get some minutes. Right? It will be very impossible for you to play him after having this injury layoff for some time. So you don't expect him to play 90 minutes. But let's give him at least, if he can play for 5 minutes, that'll be fantastic. Get some into the legs, get some warm to the legs, and let's see what we can do from there. PSV actually in their league actually. So let's look at some of both teams, right? Now, PSV they have 2 wins out of the 5 games they played in the group stage. We have 4 wins, 1 loss. PSV 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And look at the table right there. We have 12 points. They have 8 points. So regardless of the result today, nothing changes. Both teams are going to qualify for the latter stage of the Champions League. We are still going to be group winners, even though if we lose this match, we still maintain our stand as group winners, which is fantastic. I love that. We're still going to retain our position as group winner. So there is no jeopardy on this match per se. It's effectively a dead rubber, but we just have to comply by obligation and have to go and play this game. And I expect to see a significant change in the team lineup, the youngsters, even though some of the senior members of the team actually traveled, like of Soliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, I saw Jesus, Saka. I'm not sure about Martinelli. I was like, why are we taking the big boys? See, our team is kind of disagree. I won't say we're in an injury crisis, but we have a few injuries. We cannot afford any other significant injury at this time. We cannot afford it. So please, Arteta, do not risk the first teamers and the big boys. We cannot afford it. Give me a minute. I'm struggling with this code this morning. I'm sorry. I'm just struggling with the code this morning. So we cannot afford any injuries to our squad anymore. So the likes of Nketiah, the likes of Jorginho, Reece Nelson, this is the game for them. This is the game for them. I don't want to see Ben White start this game. I don't want to. Because we cannot see, we are threadbare in the right back position, the full back position. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with the code. But the stream was going. We are threadbare in the full back position. We cannot afford another injury. Let Cedric play as a right back or Rewatas play as a right back. Give Soliba a night off. I understand you travel, but give him a night off. I don't want to say Gabriel Magalhaes. We have Kivio has to play. I wasn't going to try as a leg back. Give the youngster, Sosa, a chance. He's a dead rubber. Yes, you still want to be a bit competitive, but you do not want to risk injury to your key players. I know Zinchenko traveled. I know Gabriel Magalhaes traveled. You do not want to risk injuries to your player. Give the youngsters a chance to gather some experience and show themselves and see what they can do under pressure. Even though it's a dead rubber game, let's see what they can do. So I expect Jorginho to start this game. I expect Elneny. I've not seen Elneny too much this game in this season. He has played a few minutes this season, but we need to see more of Elneny, even though it's on his last year of his contract. Give him some minutes. Let the big boy. I don't see Declan Rice start. I don't even Kai. I do not want to see Kai start because he has been playing very, very well. Kai has been doing fantastically well in the last few games, even though let's forget he won the November Player of the Month for Arsenal. Kai has been instrumental. I'll come to Kai later. So the key players who have been playing so many games this season, who have been instrumental to our position on the league table in the English Premiership, give them a rest. Please, Arteta. I know if you look at Arteta's tenure and reign, right? There are pointers that he doesn't fancy the youngsters too much because there's evidence to it. How many youngsters have Arteta given too many opportunities? We know the one opportunity he gave last season against Brentford. We know why he did that. It was for the contracts. Let's not pretend we don't know why he did that. It was for he gave that game to the youngster so that he could, how will I put it nicely, to convince him that he might be part of the project moving forward. Yeah, all this appear spin on it that he's a unique youngster. He is one of the best. I'm not denying that fact, right? But since that game, how many youngsters have Arteta given a chance? I understand the stakes are higher, especially in the league. We're chasing the English Premiership title last season, even though we didn't win it. Last season we dropped out of I think we played the Europa League last season and we didn't go too far because the stakes were high. I get it, but there are certain matches Arteta will have done more by giving youngsters chances. I love Arteta. I think he's going to be a fantastic manager in the future. I love his trajectory. But if you ask me for one of the low lights of Arteta's relatively short career, is the fact that it doesn't give youngsters too much chances. Because there's evidence to support that. This is not me trying to deride Arteta or try to find a way to dim his light. No, it's just factual that for now, maybe it could change. But for now, we don't see Arteta giving too many youngsters a chance to perform. So hopefully, this dead rubber game, this is a perfect chance to let's see what the youngsters can do. Give them a chance. Give these youngsters a chance. So let's see what Arteta is going to do about that. So regarding PSV, even though they are on top of their league in the Dutch league, they are doing well. There's not much to say. It's a dead rubber. Both teams have qualified. Both PSV and Arsenal have actually qualified for the next level. So let's see how both teams will approach it. I don't expect it to be feisty. I don't expect it to be too industrious. I won't be surprised if the match is kind of boring. Two teams who are playing a game that has no jeopardy on it. Yeah, so expect it to be kind of a bit passive on the side. Maybe something could spark it to make it exciting. A rash tackle, a one-to-one. Let's see what could happen. But like I said, there is no what will I call it? There's no jeopardy on the result from both teams. So let's see what's going to happen regarding the match. I still expect. Do I expect Arsenal to win this game? If Arsenal make wholesale changes, I won't be shocked if we lose this game. But if we mix it up a little bit and give maybe Jesus a few minutes, Kai a few minutes, one of the legs, maybe we can get a draw. But I don't expect us to go gung ho for the win. I don't think so, because like there's nothing riding on this match. There's not much things riding on this match. So I don't expect Arsenal to go gung ho, try to force a win. No. So it doesn't mean we cannot win it with the youngsters, but I don't expect so much riding on this match to be fair. So let's speak about Mr. Kai winning November Player of the Month. I love it because I was one of those few content creators that believed in the acquisition of Kai. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I can go and guess Chelsea reject. Yeah, he didn't do anything at Chelsea." And I was like, "Did you watch Kai? Even when it was at Chelsea, you would never see me deriding. You would never see me calling a poor player because I believe in his talent. I've seen enough to believe in Kai. And even though when he had that slow start to his Arsenal career, I still believe in this player. I've seen enough in Leverkusen and I've seen enough at Chelsea, even though he didn't play greatly at Chelsea. But logically, if you watch how Chelsea play, how many players have done well at Chelsea? Now, how many players are doing well at Chelsea? Let's be factual. See, take away the tribalism, take away the distasteful banter where a lot of people engage in these days, because creating has degenerated to just distasteful banter and stupid jokes. The football analysis, the credible football analysis part of it is no more there because everything is about having a laugh. You can have a laugh and still be sensible, but unfortunately, it seems like a lot of people cannot have both. So you either you're having a laugh, which dilutes the authenticity of of the analysis content, or you're overly analyzed. You can have both. You can be funny and still be logical and critical about analysis. So for me, I saw enough. I saw enough at Leverkusen. I saw enough at Chelsea, even though a lot of people were saying it didn't feel like Chelsea. Chelsea are a failing club. I can say it. They've bought so many bang average players. They've misprofiled players together, and somehow they're thinking that just buying these numbers of players and sticking them together, the results will start coming. No, you have to buy the right profile for your team. Sometimes just buying players in legions, in numbers, and sticking them together don't necessarily work. You have to buy the right profile for your team or for the management, for the manager, for the style they want to play, for the system they want to play. Not just buying all these players based on reputation, based on what fans are yelling on Twitter or X or all kind of social platform, that they now bring them together and just dump them with a manager, then they'll begin to work. Unfortunately, football doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. In the last 1 month, he has been fantastic. He has been moving the ball quicker. He has been driving the ball. He has been dribbling. He should have had 2 assists against Aston Villa, if not for the fact that Odegaard was not wearing his shooting boots on that day. He has been very instrumental. I love his defensive work, his attacking prowess. See, his defensive was underrated because people are saying, "Oh, we didn't buy him to be defending." In the modern game, 11 players have to defend and attack. You cannot afford to carry a freeloader or a liability. So when people say we didn't buy for a defensive, well, I find that ironic because when you had Ozil, who had a similar playing style like Havertz, a lot of you complain about the lethargic and the lazy attitude towards defending Ozil had. A lot of you complained. Now you have a player who is, for me, silky to watch offensively and can still graft. For me, that's a rare commodity. A player that is silky to watch, who can move the ball, who can drop a shoulder, who can go straight to the box, and still does his defensive duty as an offensive player. For me, you have won. But somehow we want to actually find a way to deride those qualities because we have an agenda. So we're actually succumbing to the agenda of Chelsea fans because the Chelsea fans will tell you they don't like him, that he failed, but they keep monitoring his success at Arsenal, which I find very ironic. Nobody monitors their trash. You don't monitor where your trash is going. But somehow, Chelsea fans call him trash, but they're still monitoring. I find that very ironic. So shout out to Kai for winning the Player of the Month for November at Arsenal. More to come. See, he will thrive at Arsenal. Whether Chelsea fans like it, whether the Arsenal fans with their agenda like it or not, this guy is going to thrive at Arsenal. See, there is more to come. And another thing people underrate about Kai is that his availability. See, most players are not blessed with that trait. Go and ask the likes of Rhys James, Thomas Partey. Most players are not blessed with the grace or the traits of availability. Guess what? Kai provides you that availability trait. He rarely or barely gets injured. He's always available. That is a feature of the modern player that we ignore. Availability for me is key. For a quality player like Kai, you want to make sure they're always available for selection and to be played, and he provides that. He really gets injured, and I like that. So shout out to Kai. I never doubted your talent, and I'm happy the latecomers are beginning to see what you made of. Those that castigated him, make sure your apologies are as loud as your insults. You have to make sure. Make sure all of you that were calling him a bomb, the waste of £65 million, we shouldn't have bought him. He is not an upgrade on Xhaka. Make sure your apologies to him, your words of adulation and praise are as loud as your aspersion that you casted and the insult you hurled at Kai Havertz. So let's move from Kai Havertz I just did I did said a few things about the Dead Rubber game. There's not much to analyze about PSV versus Arsenal game. We're going to feature the youngsters, the likes of Cedric who have a chance to play on any Jorginho. There's not much to analyze the Dead Rubber. There's nothing significant to analyze about the game. About the Dead Rubber game. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how many minutes we can give to the youngsters and the French players, and let's see if we can get a result. I won't be shocked if we lose this match. I won't be shocked. On the other side, I will not be shocked if we win this match. So there's not a lot riding on this match per se. So let me see if there are other news beats to talk about. So that'll be all for now, guys. Let me drop it at this juncture for now. Make sure you're watching on the playback. Like the video, very important. Subscribe, if you're here to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell, very, very important. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.